Hey guys, what's up? Excuse me. So you got here in front of you the Flynoceros BFF frame. I like the design of it. I like, the whole 10 millimeters, real thin build. I like all that about it. The carbon quality seems to be there, but I have been noticing something that I'm really not happy with, and I think it's just a few little things that could be changed that could make things work for this. You guys know me, and if something doesn't work, I'm going to jump in and try to find a way of making it work. Okay, so Flynoceros, this one's for you. You already know about the strip screw deal. We're working. You guys are working with us on that through email and stuff, but here's what I want to suggest. You see the screw down in there? That tolerance is too loose. You see that? To me, that's just too much play, because these holes are cut just a tad bit too big. And what's happening is you're trying to sandwich the leg in between, or the arm in between here and this, and the top plate isn't doing none of the work. So I have been looking at this, banging my head against the table, because I'm not sure. Like I said, you guys are working with us, so this isn't a great about you guys. I just want to put it out here to my fellow pilots, because I couldn't see them going through this, what I've been going through with this frame, and this has been unbelievable. I build quads, you guys know this, and I use a lot of clone frames, okay? I'm not big into the premium frames because, well, what I have faced in the premium frames is exactly what I'm faced here again with. I'm faced with, let's say, not great hardware. I don't know if it's the grade of the hardware you guys are using, but if I buy a premium frame, I just would expect to have premium hardware. You would think that, because if the screws can't hold, the vessel together, then what else are we gonna do with it? So anyway, let's forget about all that. We know the problem. We know where we're at. We know what we got to do. We have to find a solution that's going to tighten us down. So here's what I came up with. With the pan head screws, okay, get these guys that will go all the way through the frame, because you can see we're up right here, right? You see how the frame sets? You kind of got all this open space through here. So therefore it wouldn't matter if we've had on the bottom, I know you guys are going for the sleek clean look, it wouldn't matter if you had that on the bottom there. You have it on your rat quad, so it wouldn't do no harm on this guy. And then what I'm seeing there, right, is because then you can come through the whole. Alright guys, so I wanted to pause here because I can see that with doing it my way, this way with the screws all the way through the frame, that you'd probably have to take the quad, when you take that apart, the top plate off at this point. Your arms are going to be loose and everything, but I think I'd rather have to deal with that instead of have it wobbling in air, because mine was getting super hot on 6S, and it wouldn't take too much before 6S catches fire, as we all know. So I just wanted to stop and throw that in there, because I'm sure someone's going to catch that and comment down below, and I'm sure Flynoceros would be the first to catch that, I'm sure, because of the design. They're a designer, because they know that's why they did that, to make access easy to your components. So thank you guys again for watching, and hope you enjoy. Thing here, right, with a pan head, a good pan head, a quality screw down through there, and then sandwich everything together. Now keep in mind that where this is already open, that you're going to have the gap here, so you're going to have to double nut it through here, you know. So keep these nuts, run your screw down through, you know, just like you normally would, and then you're going to put a nut on the bottom, which is going to lock everything in. If someone sees something different that it wouldn't do, or something better, say, you know, drop a comment down below. I really would appreciate it. But Flynoceros, I don't know, man. It's just like, to get a premium frame, and I have only had I'm gonna say 5 happy flights with this frame, you know, that I was happy with. But then after that, everything starts loosening up, and I try everything I can to tighten down these screws. I use this wrench here. This is for RC car. This works really well on these nuts here. Chuck It FPV gave me the suggestion. I'm like, hey, I got a couple of them laying around. Work really great. This one is stripped, and I can't get the screw nor the nut out. So now I'm gonna have to take a Dremel across this nut and pray to God I don't gouge this plate up here too bad that I can't use it, and it puts play in between the arms. So that's where I'm at with this. So Flynoceros, I would like to see you guys step up. I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, so I'm just trying to come up with some ideas here, not trying to get you guys to change your design, but I just feel like this design here, I don't know how everyone else is working with it, but it's not working for me. And like I said, I feel like I'm not a total idiot in this hobby, so it has to something has to happen here. That's my point. So anyway, let's see what you guys come up with. There's my solution. There's my idea. And I will go to the hardware store and buy the hardware, because that, well, let's face it, that's the only way you're going to get it. But guys, I would really like to inspire you to go purchase this frame. Let's see how the things work out with the hardware and the customer support, and then we'll see from there how things will go from there. And I'll do a review, another, you know, update video on this, on what happened and how I solved the problems and how I got it. So anyway, let me tell you why this is doing what it's doing. Because when I fly now and I go up in the air, it's kind of like, you guys know when your flight controller comes loose, when you lose a bolt out of the stack, it's got like that you know, that's kind of what's going on here. But the arms are as tight as can be. Let me see if I can show you guys over here. You see this? Look at that. And that screw is cranked as tight as you're possibly gonna, a man could honestly put it on before it starts to do this. Tear the threads right off the bolts. We can't have that. So Flynoceros, let's get it right, man. This frame is good. You guys did good as far as the design, the way it flies. It's beautiful. I run 6S on it, 5-inch props, and it has been really great, the little bit I have gotten to put into this. So kind of a little frustrated about it, because you wouldn't think the hardware would fail on a, well, let's face it, premium frame. So thank you guys for watching. I know this is a little bit long, but I just wanted to get this out there to show people this is an issue with this frame. So thank you for watching. MD95TSI signing out.